Honestly, guys, this day trading thing is becoming a little too much like a cheat code. I'm just getting so good at it, and I feel like I really need to do some more with this. Today, I took the market and I put it over my lap and spanked it. Everything just fell in place. I took one trade today, and it was just so easy, so nice, and I made about 800, and I forgot 800 and maybe 35 or so on 6 accounts. So that's just about over 5,000 in the amount of time that you probably would have spent watching a Game of Thrones episode. And if you've been here for a while, you know I have a great treat for you in store because I caught the whole trade all on camera. I recorded the whole trade. You're going to watch the real-time trading happen right there for yourself. No smoke and mirrors, no editing tricks, just pure live trading action. That's more than all these furu traders are showing you on their other channels. And you can only get that here on this channel. I'll let you into my inner room and you'll see exactly how my mind works right before I take these trades and how disciplined I am going straight into them. And while I'm in the trades itself, haven't even had a losing day this whole week, and we just added an extra 5K on that. So buckle up. Whether you're a day trading pro or just starting out, you're going to find a lot of value in this video. So watch it from start to finish and take everything I say seriously, because I promise if you watch this video over and over and watch it again, this will become a real gem for your trading development and your whole journey as a trader. So enjoy the video and let's make some money together. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another live trading video. We are looking at NASDAQ futures. We're looking for a little bit of volatility here, just to let you know right now. We're on the 5-minute time frame, and what we have been seeing today is a very bearish bias. We can see that we've been at all-time highs for a while coming into this week, and now we have done a nice balancing pullback to the downside. It looks like price was aiming for lows somewhere around this area. So ideally what would be nice is to watch as price does a little break down here, and now it's doing that retest, and it does look like it's starting to push lower again. We'd probably want to see these lows right here be aimed for. But we want to watch and see how price behaves, because it can also be sensible that this can be a nice little minute, in the grand scheme of things, a minute pullback right down to this level. And price has been showing some bullish signs. But a lot of the strong moves have been to the downside, the longer moves for the day. Price has stopped showing a lot of selling pressure around these areas, this zone here. And so we're watching to see how price behaves. So that will be what we're doing. And if we can get to some of these zones, we will watch and see what price does once it gets around to this area, this 19,958 zone. I am also looking to see price do a rebalance, maybe somewhere up to this 989 zone as well. If price seems to bounce off of this area, we'll look for a nice little scalp to the long side. But if price continues with the bearish momentum, we'll see some closing signs, see if we close past any certain areas, and see what price really respects, what PD arrays price is trying to respect, because we have an order block around this area. We have some fair value gaps as well. You can see price is really just topping out here at this 15-minute fair value gap. It just barely peeked into it, and now it wants to do a little pullback. So we'll watch, we'll wait, we'll be patient, especially because we're going into the close of the day. So if we don't take a trade today, that is completely okay, but if we do, we want to stick to our plans and not just jump the gun. So that's again always the biggest struggle as a trader. We know what will happen. We have the overall bias and the narrative in mind, but execution is typically where we falter. So that's where we want to focus on the day. That is the strategy, and we'll watch for it. Just looking into the 1 minute, we can go ahead and look for some alternative scenarios starting to play out. We can see that price has left a few inefficiencies right up here, right in this 2067 zone, up till, even down here to this 2052 zone. We see some 1 minute fair value gaps. Price can do a little rebalance up here before continuing downward as well, to maybe aim for these lows previously in the afternoon. But again, we're going to watch, see if price is consistently behaving with that bias. And if it's not, we'll, not take those trades. But we'll go ahead and mark off these fair value gaps. So we're seeing this little push right here. Price is taking out some of this sell side liquidity, and we want to see how it looks. Notice how price is moving with more speed right now as we're going and purging out these lows here, these internal lows for this range. I am looking for price to, after taking these lows out, to come up to some type of high up here, to do a little pullback. It's quite possible that it might be able to do that, and run for this, like maybe the 61 like range right here. If it comes back up over here, we would love to look for a sell, right in there, if the price remains consistent in its behavior. Now, if it goes for the lows of the day, or just these recent lows right here, I'll probably be looking to see, what momentum comes into the market. Right here, we're actually, even at a nice little fair value gap, this area right here. And this was a good break of structure. You could see from this area right here, you see price does a break of structure over here, completes that break of structure. We close up here. So it is possible too that we continue higher. But there are some fair value gaps right here that make me think that we can possibly be coming to revisit these lows. So in cases like this, it is not, excuse me, in cases like this, it doesn't present an A+ opportunity. We want to have, almost nothing telling us, no, this is not a valid trade. We want to see one of the two be purged, and then we'll make up our minds instead of hopping in a trade and just, hoping and praying. We want to be pretty sure. We want to be as close to 100% sure before we enter a trade, before we just risk our money, because this is our hard-earned money. We don't want to be just throwing it out there for fun. Sometimes you see my trades, you see on these small accounts, trades that are, $2,000, $1,000, those are great, because that's like an extra paycheck for many people. That's just an extra paycheck a day for most people. And if we want to be consistently doing things like that, we have to be picky with our trades. We can't just hop into any trade. If we want to make an extra paycheck every day, you have to be picky, and this is the reality of trading. It can definitely take time, lots of it, and it can definitely, wear on your patience. But you have to keep that discipline, your mindset right, so that you aren't just chasing and running after these markets, because the markets will wreck you if you do allow them to. So just be aware of that as we continue to watch these markets. Okay, so on the 5-minute time frame, we see price tapped into this 5-minute fair value gap. We took out some highs over here, and now it looks like we want to have more momentum to the downside. So as I'm looking at this, I'm looking to get into a trade. We want to look for something here pretty soon. We see some speed starting to come in. We're looking at some lows being purged as well. The 5-minute is telling me that we may be being more bearish. So Ideally, it would have been nice to have gotten in once I saw that pullback right here around this 5-minute fair value gap, but we were a little hesitant, and now we'll look for price to do a little retrace. We'll watch to what extent this retrace goes, because now we just took out some internal lows, so we'll see. It can really be 50-50 at this point, which is why this isn't a A plus setup. These A plus setups are what we're looking for, and it is something that we're probably going to have a tight stop for if we do choose to move for it. This fair value gap has not been entrenched on, and it looks like we want to push down there now, but it could always be an inducement. You want to watch to see that accumulation, that manipulation and distribution. So where is price accumulating? Is it going to be manipulating downward and then distribute higher? Today's been a pretty bearish day. It looks like these lows may have been what the market wanted to aim for. It may not get to it today, but it could be looking for it all in all in the next few days. So we want to watch price. If we're going to watch for any lows here, want to get in at a good pullback. Okay, looks like we're encroaching upon this PD array right here. Let's see if price wants to dip in to this. We see some hesitation. Price really just dipped into this 1 minute fair value gap right here. Most everything has been touched in this zone here. Yeah, it looks like we want to go bullish.
Order submitted.
So let's just watch. I'm going to take my order right here and move it. We have to see some closes, something that tells us that price wants to close bullish. This is a really good sign right here, and tapping into this fair value gap is a good sign. Now that we're starting to push, it might be a good opportunity to get in right here. We just want to be careful. Price has not closed fully to the bullish side, so we're watching to see the behavior of the market. We're watching to see what it does, how it's closing. It has not gone down back to this area. This might be a good opportunity, and we might miss it.
Order submitted.
We'll keep our stops pretty low right here. Pretty tight, I mean. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. But we're watching this market. We saw what price was doing. Unfortunately, there's no closing to the bull side just yet. Okay, that's one bullish candlestick formed. We're hoping it does not become like a order blocker. Let's just watch and see. Ooh, we are not liking this price action right here. Okay, we have a bullish candlestick closing. We like to see that. All right, getting a real nice push up here. Nice push up here. I'm going to trail my stop because yeah,
Order filled.
that's the type of movement we want. Just quick little moves right there. We don't need to grab everything, but as you saw, that was a nice profit that we just capitalized. And again, we are copy trading, so that trade was in multiple accounts. So we're looking pretty good here today. That's our one trade for the day, honestly. As you can see, that was a good decision. We like to get in where we got in. We don't need to wait for that pullback. And we profited on that move. And yeah, today is a day that we just we just happened to hop on the market. Not a big deal. Just happened to look for a nice little opportunity, and opportunities like that are great. If you can make $834, I believe that's what it was, right? I haven't even checked. $835 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 accounts. You're pretty much coasting. Ain't no big deal, not a big problem. Sorry, I'm getting a little cocky here, but can you blame me? Great trade, great little nice move there for us, and we love to see that. If you found any value in this video, if you found anything that you liked particularly, do leave us a like and maybe a comment. Go ahead and share this video, or subscribe as well too. Would love to have you join the family. So again, we want to be profitable, and I want to see you on that side of things. So signing off, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day.